Thank you. I just want to make a quick point. There was some discussion yesterday about these recommendations being sort of structured as goals, or the intent is to try and achieve these goals. And so looking at recommendation number 1, emphasize strategies with little or no conflict with the Delta economy. It seems like a reasonable goal. It seems like something that the Stewardship Council would be striving for. So as far as it being premature...
Well, because these analyses were, as Mr. Michael said, done in the focus of the Bay Delta Conservation Plan. We will have a potential role in that, but it is after the plan is completed and after it's gotten permission from all the agencies, whenever that happens. And premature is a word only in relation to the proposal that was made by the Protection Commission. And I was, as you heard me earlier a few minutes ago, I think there are a lot of BDCP-related activities that should not be prejudged by any party on any side of the issue until they know what in the hell they're going to decide.
Yeah. I guess I look at it as before or after BDCP, it seems reasonable to try and identify strategies that have little or no economic impact on the Delta. And so I think from the county's perspective, we don't need to have the detail to know there will be different strategies that will be put in place to deal with BDCP. And if you could...
Do the counties wish us to attempt to impose by regulation a condition on the Bay Delta Conservation Plan?
No, what I'm discussing here is just a policy procedure that the Stewardship Council would endorse, emphasizing those activities related to BDCP that would have no or little conflict with the Delta economy. And so it's a policy direction.
This relates back to the discussion of whether the proper definition of mitigation for a public project includes activities beyond what is currently recognized by the law as reimbursable. And although Mr. Geyer said mitigation is in the eyes of the beholder, and which is a useful phrase to remember because it's always under change. I'll listen to it, but it isn't quite clear to me what the Economic Sustainability Plan recommends. You're not recommending we do a regulation on this, I guess, unless you think we have authority you haven't told us about yet.
Can I suggest that this is something, I get the point, and I think that we will work on this. Part of the point of having this discussion is to inform us as we bring stuff then back to the council after hearing what you say and what the speakers say.
And certainly part of it is you look at the description that's in Table 6 of the kinds of activities that were identified that would have little or no conflict with Delta economy. They avoid key elements of the Ecosystem Restoration Act activities that are being considered.
The BDCP did.
So,
well, my instinct is that the way to handle that is through our responsible agency role, where we have sent 4 comment letters out. I think it's 4 comment letters out already, and have talked about doing other ones as this new information rolls out of BDCP and we evaluate it. And you've upgraded the attention our consultants are paying to the BDCP stuff. That may be a way to partially deal with it.
I think part of it is just the intention to highlight the fact that the ESB is not a no to all environmental and habitat restorations, and to draw attention to the fact that there are a number of measures where you're advancing both objectives, not all within the BDCP, and just as one example, we talked a lot about fat levies yesterday, but part of the reason we emphasize that is it can generate environmental benefits.
Yeah. And then a comment on number 6. I understand the concern with the word only, but we think this is an important goal, and we hope the staff will work together to resolve that.
Okay. Thank you, sir.